So we were started with the filtration chapter. Filtration, we have seen the definition. So basically, what it means? It means separation of solid from slurry or suspension, passing the suspension through a porous medium, which will retain a solid but will allow the liquid to pass on. So whatever liquid is being filtered, that is known as a slurry or suspension. The medium used to retain the solid is known as a filter medium. The solid which is left on the filter medium, known as a filter cake, and clear liquid passing through filter is known as a filtrate. If solid is less than 1%, known as a clarification. We have seen this. So we have also seen there are two type of filtration: depth filtration and screen filtration. Mechanism of filtration. Okay. Then we have seen these terms: staining, impingement, entanglement, and attractive process. They are the mechanism for filtration. Okay. We have seen the difference between surface filtration and depth filtration. We have seen the different equations related to filtration. There are three theories. Remember, Poiseuille's equation is there, then Darcy's equation is there, and Poiseuille-Kalman equation is there. You have to remember. We have seen this equation, Poiseuille's equation, Darcy's equation, and Poiseuille-Kalman equation in the last session. We have also seen what is meant by filter media. Filter media is the nothing but the is the medium, porous medium through which liquid will pass and solid will retain. There are different kind of material which are used for filter medium. So that again ideal qualities of filter media that you can just imagine or you can just read from books. It must have sufficient mechanical strength to withstand with the filtration. It must not react chemically. It should be corrosion resistance. ये सब बात तो बना होता है. So whatever filter media, it should be mechanically it should have mechanical strength. Then it should not react chemically with the solution under filtration. It should not. It should be corrosion resistance. So ideal qualities हो गई. One material like felt or cloth, perforated screen, metal, perforated screen metal like your sieve. The sieve होता है आपका. Where granular solid built up on the separating medium. Granular buildup. Fabricated porous solids are also available. Filter membrane filter media is also available. Silver strip cartridge and depth type cartridge, they are filter medium. Now what do you mean by filter aid? Filter aid, these are nothing but again powder which are used during the filtration to increase the filtration rate. Okay, mostly they are used in the 0 to 1%. Example is Kesselgar, talc, charcoal, asbestos, paper pulp, bentonite, and fullers. Main purpose of this filter aid is to prevent the filter medium from blocking and to form a open porous cake, which will reduce the resistance to the flow of filtrate. So activated charcoal, it is used as a filter aid. If you want to remove some impurities from your Kesselgar is used 0.1%. That is added to a slurry to be filtered. Filtration rate is increased 5 times or more. इसके ऊपर आ चुका है. When Kesselgar, which is a filter aid, when it is used in a 0.1%, it is added to a slurry to be filtered. So it will increase the filtration rate 5 times or more. They are mostly used for the clarification purpose. Example क्या है उसका केसलगर टाल्क चारकोल asbestos, they are nothing but the filter aid. Question आ चुका है इसका. Filtration medium is different, filter aid is different. Classification of filtration equipment. Classification of filters. So this was our last. The equipment for filtration or different filters, they are classified based upon the different way. First they are classified, for example, based upon the application of external force. प्रेशर कहाँ से अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, इस साइड में प्रेशर अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, वैक्यूम अप्लाई कर रहे हैं या फिर सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फोर्स, डिपेंडिंग ऑन दैट. सो बेस्ड अपॉन दैट instrument or filters are classified based upon the application of external force. So they are the pressure filters first class. प्रेशर फिल्टर्स में एग्जांपल आएंगे आपके प्लेट एंड फ्रेम फिल्टर्स, देन मेटा फिल्टर्स. एग्जांपल याद रखना है आपको. प्रेशर फिल्टर्स में प्लेट एंड फ्रेम फिल्टर्स, मेटा फिल्टर्स. वैक्यूम फिल्टर में आएगा फिल्टर लीक, सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फिल्टर में आएगा वैक्यूम फिल्टर। देन बेस्ड अपॉन द ऑपरेशन ऑफ फिल्ट्रेशन, तो कंटिन्यूस फिल्ट्रेशन हो रहा है या डिसकंटिन्यूस हो रहा है, बेस्ड अपॉन दैट कंटिन्यूस, in this case discharge, good, discharge and filter separated, they are separate and interrupted, filtration is interrupted, तो continuous filtration अगर है, discontinuous filtration मतलब क्या है, discharge of filtrated solid intermittent and filtrate can be removed continuously, मतलब जो सॉलिड डिपॉजिट हो रहा है वो तो इंटरमीडिएट, मतलब उसको स्क्रैप निकालने के लिए इंटरमीडिएट है, जो फिल्ट्रेट है वो कंटिन्यूसली होगा, in case of continuous filtration filtrate continuously होता है, discharge, uh, then based upon the nature of filtration they are classified in different way. Cake filters, cake filters or these kind of filters they are used to remove large amount of solids. Second होता है clarifying filters, they are used to remove the small quantity of solid. And third होता है आपका cross flow filters, feed is under high pressure and velocity. Classification of filters और एक बार देख लो यहाँ पे, based upon the external force, application of external force, pressure filters में filter आएगा, एक एग्जांपल प्लेट एंड फ्रेम फिल्टर्स यानी मेटा फिल्टर, वैक्यूम फिल्टर्स में आएगा फिल्टर लीप का एग्जांपल, सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फिल्टर्स में आएगा वैक्यूम फिल्टर का एग्जांपल, कंटिन्यूस फिल्ट्रेशन क्या होता है, डिसकंटिन्यूस फिल्ट्रेशन। देन बेस्ड अपॉन द नेचर ऑफ फिल्ट्रेशन, बेस्ड अपॉन द नेचर ऑफ फिल्ट्रेशन, केक फिल्टर्स मतलब ये फिल्टर्स दे आर यूज्ड टू रिमूव द लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ सॉलिड, अगर सॉलिड ज़्यादा है तो केक फिल्टर्स यूज करेंगे, सॉलिड्स आर मोर देन 20% से, so केक फिल्टर्स। Clarifying filters they are mostly used for clarification purpose when there is a small quantity of solid is present in the suspension under filtration. तीसरा आता है क्रॉस फ्लो फिल्टर्स, फीड इज अंडर द हाई प्रेशर, मतलब जो स्लरी है आपका वो प्रेशर के साथ में इंट्रोड्यूस किया जाता है विद हाई प्रेशर, दिस इज द क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ फिल्टर और क्लासिफिकेशन। आर यू गेटिंग और नॉट, समझ रहे आपको, यस और नो? नाउ विल सी फैक्टर्स ऑपरेटिंग ऑन द फिल्ट्रेशन, फिल्ट्रेशन के ऊपर फैक्टर्स कितने कितने हैं, फैक्टर्स ऑपरेटिंग ऑन द, obviously factors which are related with the liquid present in the slurry, so density, then velocity, corrosiveness of that liquid, particle solid factors related solid, particle size, particle charge, density, size, this particle size, then percentage of solid in the slurry, rate of cake formation, temperature of factors will affect the filtration rate. For example, अगर लिक्विड का डेंसिटी ज़्यादा है obviously filtration rate क्या होगा, कम होगा, because density is inversely proportional to the filtration rate, viscosity ज़्यादा है तो same thing, corrosiveness है या नहीं है उसके ऊपर डिपेंड, particle size of solid present in the slurry, particle size बहुत बड़ा है, बड़े बड़े particles है तो filtration rate will be higher, और छोटे छोटे particle filtration rate कम हो जाएगा। surface area and surface area of filtration medium, the rate of flow of the filtrate through a filter, ये फिल्ट्रेट जो है वो फिल्टर से पास हो रहा है, the rate of flow of filtrate to filter is inversely proportional to the specific surface of the filter bed, filter bed का surface area अगर कम है, specific surface area कम है तो filtration, there is rate of flow of filtrate through the filter is inversely proportional to the specific surface area of filter, surface area of filter medium is directly proportional, filter bed का जो सरफेस एरिया है उसके इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल है, बट अगर फिल्ट्रेशन मीडियम का सरफेस सोचेंगे तो इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू फिल्ट्रेशन मीडियम। फिल्ट्रेशन रेट कैन बी आइदर इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज बाय connecting number of units in a parallel fashion, so which is based upon the Koznicker manipulation again. And when second factor, pressure drop across the filter medium, है ना, कि फिल्टर मीडियम के ऊपर कितना प्रेशर है, नीचे कितना प्रेशर है, so that also affect the filtration. Filtration rate is directly proportional to the overall pressure drop across the filtration medium and filter key. The pressure drop can be achieved by gravity, maintaining the suspension above the filter medium, or by applying the pressure above the filter medium or vacuum below the filter medium, again based upon the Koznicker equation. then centrifugal force. So filtration is increased by centrifugal force, which can replace the gravitational. In viscosity of filtrate, filtration is inversely proportional to the viscosity of fluid. Increasing the temperature will decrease the viscosity and increase the filtration rate. तो टेम्परेचर भी का भी इफेक्ट होता है. फिल्टर मीडियम मतलब क्या आपने देखा है ऊपर और डिफरेंट फिल्टर्स एकदम हाइब्रिड यहाँ पे लेके आया हूँ मैं जीपैट नाइपर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू है ना. पूरा फिल्ट्रेशन कंस्ट्रक्शन क्या है, वर्किंग क्या है, वो सब देखना नहीं. कंस्ट्रक्शन इज नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट, वर्किंग इज नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट. इफ यू वांट टू रीड पर सेमेस्टर but in a short. So first filter is a plate and frame filters. Plate and frame filters. Question इसके ऊपर आ चुका है GPAT में. Plate and frame they are used when slurry consists of less than 5% solid. अगर आपके slurry में suspension में less than 5% solid है, plate and frame filters. Mechanism क्या है इसका mechanism? Mechanism of filtration is nothing but the surface filtration. The slurry will enter into a frame with the pressure and goes through a filter medium. Filtrate is collected on the plates and sent to the outlet. Number of plates and frames they are arranged parallelly. Around 1080 plate and frames they are arranged so that the surface area is increased. Large volume of fluid that can be processed at a one time. GPAT में क्वेश्चन कैसा आया था 1080 plate plate and frame नहीं आया था 1080 parallel units are attached in the following plate and frame filter press. Special comment: filter press composed of asbestos or cellulose are used for bacteria-proof filtration and production of sterile. Collection of antitoxin, removal of protein precipitated from insulin liquor, removal of cell growth from the fermentation medium. So they are the uses. Use क्या है इसका देखो. I will show you later on plate and frame filters. They may be filters इसमें they may be made of asbestos or cellulose for bacteria filtration or soil. Now they are used for collection of antitoxin, removal of protein precipitated protein from insulin liquor, removal of cell growth from fermentation medium. Using. You can see over here. So these are known as the frames. So in the frame, slurry will be entering at this point, slurry inlet, and these are known as the plates. So on which filter medium is attached. The in between filter medium is there attached in the fashion. Like such 1080 plate and frames they are arranged in a parallel order. So 1, 2, 3. Slurry to be filtrated is introduced with a high pressure. It is a pressure filter, and this uh, this is the outlet for filter. Filter यहाँ से okay, slurry निकलता है. slurry से filter हो गया. Second type of filter is the known as a filter leaf. Filter leaf is used when slurry consists of less than 5%. तो इसके ऊपर भी एक क्वेश्चन आता है insert filter. Which of the filter is known as an insert filter? Filter leaf is also known as a insert. So apparatus with a longitudinal drainage screen covered with the filter cloth. इसमें leaf जैसा structure है. Then it is based upon the surface filtration method. Vacuum can be applied and pressure can be applied. It acts as a sieve strainer or working more pressure increases the rate of filtration. Use क्या है इसका filter? It is a batch filter process. Number of units can be connected in a parallel way to increase the capacity. Used for the dilute substitution having less than 5%. You can see the filter leaf over here. ऐसे रहेगा filter leaf. This is the filter leaf. This is known as a filter cloth or filtration medium. तो ये जो channel है अंदर का that will remove the filter. So it is deeper into the solution to be filtered. एक पूरा सस्पेंशन का बकेट है आपके पास में, एक बकेट और उसको फिल्टर करना है. ये पूरा यूनिट है ना उसमें डालने का टैंक में. यहाँ से वैक्यूम लगाना है. वैक्यूम लगाने के बाद में क्या होगा, जो जैसे मान लीजिए यहाँ पे डीप किया आपने, यहाँ पे इसमें सक्शन लगाओ, ऑटोमेटिकली ये जो फिल्ट्रेट है मतलब लिक्विड है, लिक्विड पार्ट सब होकर अंदर जाएगा। यहाँ पे बीच में फिल्टर मेडियम में क्लॉथ है that will collect the filtrate over here and leaving the solid component. So filter leak during filtration. So cake will be built on the this filtration medium, and liquid it will flow. Such kind of such filter leaves there can be arranged in the parallel fashion. Okay. So remember question आ चुका है एक बार, filter leaf can be arranged in a fashion to increase the surface area to accelerate the, जैसे यहाँ पे एक filter. Now this is the variant for filter leaf. तो filter leaf का variant होता है, this is nothing but the sweet land filter. Remember variant of filter leaf, क्वेश्चन इसके ऊपर आ चुका है. Now next one ये होता है आपका meta filters. Meta filters. So it is a they are the functions as a strainer surface filtration. In this filter, metal rings contain semicircular position which are arranged the nest to form a channel or इसमें इतना याद रखना है. This is a meta filter CM meta for metal. इसमें metal ring रहेगा. They are arranged in a semicircular fashion positions which are arranged the nest. उसके बीच में filtration bedding. So again this is a pressure filter used for the clarification, filtration of injectable, clarification of application of pressure. Use the use not per level. That is not important. Cartridge filter next to that. Cartridge is a thin porous membrane in which pre-filters and membrane filters when filters are combined into filtration mechanism is like a sieve. इसमें यूज किया है उसका filtration of parental and ophthalmic. Filtration of parental and ophthalmic solution. तो 1000 to 1 point 1000 to 1.5 thousand liters. Next आएगा आपका ड्रम फिल्टर. ड्रम फिल्टर it is used when slurry consists of a high proportion of solid. High proportion of solid. Drum filters are used in slurry consists of a high proportion, 50 to 30% portion important. Drum filter is important. Rotary drum filter works on the principle of filtering the slurry through sieve-like mechanism on rotation of drum surface under condition. मतलब इसमें दो तीन तरह के सरफेस होते हैं. तो सरफेस which is in contact with the slurry, then it will rotate, it will take a slurry and it will filter, and then again there is a drying of that cake on the surface and there is a scraper attached. Along with this vacuum is also used. Along with the compression, along with the filtration, drying and removal of filtered cake is possible. Along with the filtration, drying and removal of filtered cake is also possible. Filtration, washing, drying and removal, ये सब इतने सारे प्रोसेस होता है ड्रम फिल्टर में. याद रखना. Filtration, washing, drying and removal of filter. It is used for the production of penicillin. It's used for the collecting the calcium carbonate, starch, magnesium carbonate after the reaction. इसका एक वेरिएंट होता है इंपॉर्टेंट स्प्रिंग डिस्चार्ज रोटरी filter is a variant of drum filter. You can see over here it is a cartridge filter. Cartridge filter membrane filters होता है 4.4 size of 0.2 micron. This is a drum filter. So slurry or suspension to be filtered is over here, and rotary drum. Okay, rotary drum is there with the filtration medium is there. So suction यहाँ से suction होता है उसमें is applied. Okay, so at this part slurry will get sucked into this, and when this drum will move like this at this point, that is known as draining zone. This is known as pickup zone. So slurry will be picked up with the help of suction and drainage zone. So in the drainage zone, liquid will be drained and on the filtering medium, solid will be there. This solid then will go to a drying zone. यहाँ पे वो केक जो है वो ड्राई होगा and बाद में there is a scraper to remove that cake. So here filtration and removal of cake is possible. Drum filter. So four sides of different respective particle removed from the membrane filters. Membrane filters are made up of a cellulose, याद रखना है, asbestos और cellulose. क्वेश्चन इसके ऊपर आता है, membrane filters are made of cellulose और asbestos. उसका डिफरेंट डिफरेंट साइज होता है. पोर साइज ऑफ membrane filter 0.2 micron or 0.22 micron. So it can remove all live form of bacteria. इसके ऊपर क्वेश्चन आ चुका है. Membrane filter size having 0.2 micron or 0.22 micron can remove all viable form of bacteria. Viable मुझे जिंदा. Membrane filters having pore size 0.4, they will remove all coliform group of bacteria. 0.8 micron का अगर है membrane filter, that will remove all airborne particles. 1.2 micron का है, so that will remove all non-living particles which are considered as dangerous in IV fluid. Then अगर 5 micron का है membrane filter, that all significant cells from the body fluids that will be important है, ऑलरेडी बुक में भी है. ठीक है. GPAT 2018 में क्वेश्चन आया था, वो कौन सा, plate and frame filters. Remember these points. Plate and frame filter. Number of frames and plates, they are arranged sequentially. 1080 plate and frames, they are arranged sequentially. GPAT 2018 में. That's why I told you at the very beginning. You can expect 1 or 2 questions from this chapter. Filter leak, vacuum air pressure is used. Sweetland filter is the variant of filter leak. Meta filters में metal ring रहेगा, metal ring of 0.8 mm, which contains semicircular perforated rings which are arranged as a nest to form a channel on edge. Meta filters are used for clarification of syrup, filtration of clarification of insulin liquor. Cartridge filters, there is a sequence of a porous membrane on which pre-filters and membrane filters are combined into a single unit. Is mainly used for the preparation of ophthalmic solution. अभी ये important क्वेश्चन वैसे ही आएंगे. Which filter is suitable for preparation of ophthalmic? In the cartridge filter, string discharge rotary filter is variant of drum filter. कौन सा किसका variant है वही पूछेंगे. Sweetland filter is a variant of, आपको ऑप्शन में आएगा plate and frame filters, cartridge filter, meta filters, drum filter या फिर आपका filter leaf. So remember, Sweetland filter is a variant of filter leaf. String discharge rotary filter is a variant of drum filter. So filtration में क्या है? It is a choice for solution that contains chemically. Membrane filters, they are the tool. They are the for microfiltration and ultrafiltration, commonly used in the preparation of sterile food made up of asbestos or cellulose. The term clarification कब आता है? When solid contains more than plate and frame filters. का यूज एडवांटेज डिसएडवांटेज क्या है? तो सब कुछ लिया है, सिर्फ कंस्ट्रक्शन एंड वर्किंग इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, इसलिए नहीं है. व्हाट इज द यूज ऑफ प्लेट एंड फ्रेम फिल्टर्स? कलेक्शन ऑफ प्रेसिपिटेटेड एंटीटॉक्सिन, रिमूवल ऑफ प्रेसिपिटेटेड प्रोटीन फ्रॉम इंसुलिन, रिमूवल ऑफ सेल फ्रॉम fermentation line. इसका एडवांटेज क्या है? सिंपल होता है कंस्ट्रक्शन में, कास्ट आयरन देयर इज अ फॉर it is used as it is used for a common filter or plate and frame filters. If they are used for common substances, they are made from cast iron. If they okay, if smaller units are required, then they are made from bronze. And if their role is to avoid a contamination, then they are made from stainless steel. They allows the large surface area. There is again advantage which allows the use of, they also allows the use of pressure, advantage होता है. Efficient in washing cake, efficient washing of cake, that is also advantage. Disadvantage का है, expensive, it is expensive used when slurry consists of solid less than 5%. That is the main disadvantage. इसके बाहर कुछ है, filter leaf use for dilute suspension है, solid content less than 5%. Advantage का है, simple होता है, simple form of filter for batch process. Number of units can be connected in parallel to form to increase the surface area. Both pressure as well as vacuum, the provision can be there. They are handled satisfactorily. Washing efficiency is high. Remember, Sweetland filter is a variant of filter. Next, a meta filter used for clarification of syrup, insulin liquors, Filtration of injection solution viscous liquid by applying the pressure. Advantage क्या है इसका? Is used as at a high pressure. Resistant to the corrosion, and also avoids the contamination. Used for the storage purpose. Easy to remove the cake to filtration. Next आएगा cartridge filter. Use क्या है उसका? Is used to particulate free solution for parenteral and ophthalmic याद रखो ophthalmic and self cleaning device होता है. Rapid assembling filter pressing rapid assembling of filter medium is possible. Inline continuous filtration is there. Disadvantage होता है cost per cost of spare parts, that is disadvantage. Cleaning of cartridge is disadvantage. Drum filters use होता है उसका continuous filtration और slurry having more than solid between 30%. यही एक probable question हो सकता है. So drum filters are used when solid content is high. ये एक probable question हो सकता है. Separation of mycelium from extract is penicillin. ये भी question आ चुका है. In the preparation of penicillin, following filters are used. Drum filters to separate the fungal cell from the broth. Collection of calcium carbonate, starch, magnesium carbonate from the reactions. Advantage होता है stable for concentrated slurries. Automatic होता है. Disadvantage होता है expensive and requires number of exercise. So this will end your filtration chapter. So any doubts in this?